The narcissist wants to witness your pain and suffering, your humiliation, or your fear. So when you're going through a vulnerable time like a breakup or a divorce or you are pregnant, the narcissist will try to weasel their way back into your life. And this is because they either want to stir up fear or misery within you because you will be vulnerable, or they just want to witness your sad emotions, your fearful emotions. They just want to be there because when you're vulnerable, you are a more easy target, and they're going to want to feed off of that. An exception to this would be if you actually need the narcissist for something, like if you need like financial help, or if you're sick and you need care. These would be common times for the narcissist to discard or abandon you. But otherwise, if the narcissist catches wind that you're going through a difficult time, an uncertain time, an emotional time, they're going to be attracted to this like a shark to blood. And you might not notice, but you'll notice how you feel when you interact with a narcissist. The narcissist often, you won't even realize they're doing this, but they will brag about their better circumstances to you when you're going through a hard time. So they'll brag about their awesome relationship, or they'll brag about their awesome friendship, or they'll brag about their awesome house or their financial situation. I can't tell you how many times I've had a narcissist just gleefully spend money right in front of me. Family members on vacation, they would just spend, brag about how much money they had brought with them. While I had nothing, I was basically sleeping on an air mattress, and I had spent every penny that I had to come on vacation. And they just love to show off, and they love to be around people who are less than so that they can grandstand. And I guess some people may not think that that is a big deal if someone has something that you don't have. It's just the way it is. But with a narcissist, it's super exaggerated. It's super repeated. They go out of their way to let you know that they have hundreds of dollars in their wallet. They go out of their way to let you see them spending money. They go out of their way to show you a brand new purse that they have. They'll go out of their way to make you feel bad. And if you ever get into a situation where you're doing better than them, they will not want to be around you anymore. This behavior will change. They no longer will have a purpose for you because now they can't brag or show off in front of you once you get to their financial level. And honestly, it is cliche, but it is kind of a blessing to go through struggles and hard times because it does reveal people's true character. And you can see how fake people are if they treat you one way when you don't have money and then another way when you do have money. So just to summarize, be careful of people that are really rushing to call you and be right by your side when you're going through a hard time, that you feel like they're trying to push their way into your life, and then after you speak to them, you might feel really crappy. You don't feel any better about your situation. You just feel even worse. Be aware of people like that. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to judge people harshly. Don't be afraid to not be nice to people. Don't be afraid to tell people you don't think that they're very nice, or what they've said is very nice, or that you don't want to be around them. Another thing to look out for or to be aware of is people that will insist on helping you when you are in a bad situation. Just be careful and don't depend on one person. If one person says they can absolutely get you a job like within a week, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Still have all other options. Still go to temp agency. Still be trying to do things on your own. because you can't really trust anybody. I hate to say that, but you can't really trust anybody when you're going through a vulnerable situation. And what the narcissist is trying to do in a lot of these situations where they are insisting on helping you or whatever, they are trying to gain control over you. And if you're an adult, you can help yourself. But if you accept help from a narcissist, that means that's going to come with guilt, assumptions. A lot of times the narcissist is going to set you up for failure. They're going to future fake. They're going to give you less than stellar advice. I've been in situations where the narcissist would give me gifts of clothing or jewelry or gifts, whatever, and it would be the most broken down furniture with holes in it. It would be the ugliest clothing. It would be the ugliest, tackiest jewelry, the cheapest jewelry. And the narcissist is going to act like they're doing you a huge favor. And they're going to try to control you like this. So if you're having to depend on the narcissist to like give you clothes, they're going to give you the crappiest clothes. They're going to set you up to be embarrassed. They're going to give you ugly clothes. And then they're going to tell you that you don't need to go out and try to get your own clothes, try to get your own whatever it is. The narcissist, they have just love to take advantage of you in these situations and be in complete control over you. They want to be in complete control over the way you look, what you eat, where you work, who you talk to, what you drive, etc. It is honestly better to do without than to take anything from the narcissist, because anything from the narcissist comes with strings attached or an alternate agenda. So that's all I have for the day. If you have any ideas on video topics, or if you have a question that you'd like answered, go ahead and leave the comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.